Up, Buddy Nerdigans! This is the one and only Packer Girl 89 of Nerdigans, and today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Ruridragon Chapter 22. But before I get into this recap and live reaction, we are at war with YouTube's algorithm, and it is slowly but surely killing my channel, and in order to defeat this algorithmic beast, we need you to please hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons. And because of course this channel, let alone this video, are not sponsored, and we ain't sponsored by Shueisha, and we ain't sponsored by Manga Plus, and we ain't sponsored by Viz. And considering how much we promote Manga Plus on this channel, it's kind of surprising, right? But if you love what we're doing and want to help keep me, my adorable little Bubba Kitty, who's somewhere around here, and this operation literally alive and kicking, so we can keep bringing you more anime and manga content, whether it be news, analysis, or live reactions like this one, feel free to hit up our Cash App and PayPal. Links are in the description box below, as well as the link to our Patreon where we are doing our anime live reaction content, because unlike YouTube, where we constantly have to worry about getting a copyright strike for showing anything on the screen, Patreon, we don't have to worry about that. So I can have my full setup of the anime and manga side by side and have the audio as well, which is not only coming in handy to bust a localization or two, but in the case of, like, say, Bleach, it's really nice to have for when we have the anime original content. In Dragon Ball Daima, where we're going to be covering the sub and the dub. And the more views and subscribers we get, the more anime we'll cover. And speaking of Bleach, the first episode of Bleach 1000-Year Blood War is available for free on Patreon, so you could get an idea of how I do my live reactions. And if you are a $10 tier subscriber, you get to choose the series we cover as well. And well, fall anime started this week, and there's so many series I'd like to cover. So please check out our Patreon. Links in the description box below. So, well, last chapter of Ruridragon, we saw the horny plan be put into action. And it's very interesting to see how Ruri's horns work. It's kind of like the equivalent of teeth. You know how baby teeth come out. So it's like kind of like, you know, with baby horns in a sense. But I gotta wonder, once the horns grow in, similar to like adult teeth, if her horns get cut off again, if that's it, or if it's like one of those things with you know, with reptilians, you know, they shed their skin, or with birds when, you know, they molt. So it'll be very interesting to see how dragon horns work in that regard. But anyways, and also I love that this was done out of spite, and it totally like fucked with that chick's head. It was totally deserved. The other thing, of course, I have to mention is I have been getting the translations that I thought were very sketchy verified via Japanese Twitter, and they have said for the most part that Viz's localizations are accurate. It's just the wording is a little bit cringy. So at least we know everything is accurate. It's just the word choice is really, really weird. But anyways, let's get to this chapter, see what's in store for us this week. And this chapter is titled A Direct Hit. Dawn's broken horns. These are nice clean breaks. A little weird since your horns are supposed to be tougher than human bones. Maybe you're not getting enough nutrients? That's a good question. Again, this is why I said it's like, it's kind of like human teeth in that regard. Really? They felt practically ready to snap off. Well, aha! My point! Well, they were your baby horns, I guess. I didn't even read this, and I was fucking right! It's like baby teeth. Your next pair will be stronger and sturdier. For real? Going forward, we'll do the breaking at home. Oh! See? Okay, so I was right. So I was right that this is like baby teeth in regards to the horns. But let me read what Mama said here again. It's like baby teeth. Your next pair will be stronger and sturdier. For real? Going forward, we'll do the breaking at home. So it is. So it is kind of like a reptilian kind of thing going on with the horns. See, I was right. I didn't even read it, and I was fucking right. Ha! And there you go. That should do it. The stubs are protected from air and sunlight, and the cross sections are covered up. That should prevent new growth for a little while anyway. Oh, can I keep them this way forever? Forever? No can do. It won't do you any good to stifle their growth for long. Not good? In what way? The next pair would grow in all wonky. Even worse, they could become a new source of internal imbalance and trigger more misfires of your draconic traits. I could believe that because because horns would be the source of balance, right? So if the horns are all wonky, so would Rory's power, because horns are like that outlet for her power. So yeah, I could see that. I could see that this makes sense to me. It's important to take form the way you're meant to be. We can figure it out in the future. Ow! So yeah, see, I understand what this means. See you tonight, Rory. See ya. Good morning, if you can even call it good with these clouds. Morning? Wait, what? Huh? Aoki, is that really you? What? Where'd your horns go? Morning, everyone. They were getting in the way, so I broke them off. You okay? That seems like a big deal. Our cryptic classmate ruined! Relax, I'll go back in. Oh, phew. Everyone's acting like the horns were my trademark or something. They kind of were. The horns did have a fan base. Yeah, they kind of did. Remember how shocked and excited our class was when you showed up to school with them? Yeah, aside from you and your low-key reaction, Yuka. Ugh, I'm feeling kind of sick. Tummy or intestines? Neither. It feels like another venom reaction. Apparently I'm going to feel under the weather until my body adjusts. No more vomiting, at least. That makes sense. I mean, think about it. Your body gets sick when it's adjusting to, well, at least my body gets that way, when you're adjusting to weather. Not just that, whether it's temperature, but like there's altitude sickness, for example. When you go up to like a high altitude randomly, your body needs time to adjust to it. And sometimes people's bodies can't adjust to it. Like with my body, for example, my body is weird because I have something called orthostatic hypotensive disorder. And because of that, my body can't handle extreme temperatures. So when I'm dealing with an extreme temperature, like if it's really hot or if it's really cold, yeah, my body will convulse. And it sucks. It's very inconvenient. It's not like lethal or anything. It's just very inconvenient and frustrating. I really hate it. I hate dealing with it. Oh, God. Anyway, so that's rough. So it's a sign you're generating that venom stuff? It doesn't hurt humans, but you're still getting poisoned? I guess it's taking a toll on the dragon part of me. And this gets weirder and weirder. What are dragons even fighting out there? Well, yeah, they're out in the wild. They're probably fighting each other, for one thing, for territory and shit. And they're probably fighting that's actually a good question. What other mythical beings are out there? They're probably fighting dragon hunters, for one thing. But there's got to be other like mythological beings out there. Right? Let's see. That's life, though. Gotta play the hand I'm dealt. This dragon's right... Oh, my God. This dragon right here embraces the challenge. God damn it, that sounds so cringy. Oh, my God. Good attitude. There she is. Aoki, got a minute? Ooh, the storm is expected to head east through Wednesday and reach the Kanto region. Uh-oh. It's gonna make a direct hit on the day of the sports festival. Do we call it off or just postpone it? We have to cancel it. There's no wiggle room this year. The culture festival's in the fall and winter's exam season. Sorry, gang, it's a real shame after all the work we did. This blows. I was so ready to rock that mic. Oh my God, that is so, oh. Oh, God. Maybe I'll get another shot at the Culture Festival? So, that's that. Um, we'll have to bring all the smaller equipment and decorations inside so nothing gets ruined by the weather. The tents will also have to be folded up before the typhoon hits. Let's get that done. And after you, of all people, actually made an effort. Not a huge deal, really. I was never super invested in school events, and I'm no fan of exercise. Plus, there's always next year. Can't a dragon do something about this? What? I don't see why not. They're meant to be superpowered creatures and masters of the skies. You're asking a lot from a teenage girl. Yeah, totally impossible for someone like Ruri. Ouch, dial it back. What about your father? Huh? Isn't your father a dragon? Oh, good call, Yoshida. Yeah, and? Can he blow away one measly typhoon? Of course he could, with one of the 9 traits. No kidding? Calling lightning is one facet of that overall trait, which you could sum up as weather control. Except demanding he do something is another story. Huh? Why? Ryu and humans have found a way to coexist. Part of that deal was the former vowing not to wield their powers. They're not allowed to act all willy-nilly. Oh, were you never going to tell me this stuff? It's kind of complicated. I'd be happy to give you the rundown if you're curious. Maybe another time. Kind of mind-blowing to hear. But, well, why don't you do it? Huh? Am I even capable of that? Sure you are. It's nothing your dad can't do, and you already dealt with the sac discharge thing. So, I can, but may I? As a human, you're not barred from doing anything. Whoa, that's true. If it were up to me, you'd have free reign, but technically speaking, it's up to your teacher. What? What? Seriously? Seriously? Wait, what? That's right. I'm here to monitor in a special advisory capacity. Wait, what? What the heck? You mean you're here to specifically to monitor Aoki? I'm tasked with managing your presence, but that's a secret. What? Hey, come to think of it, he only started teaching here this year, so he's a creepy spy? And didn't he say he wasn't always a teacher? I was assigned to this post in case of real emergencies, and I am a fully qualified educator with a teaching license, so no worries there. I'm still everyone's favorite, Mr. Takemoto. Dude, that's crazy. So now we know what's going on with the teacher. I was like, it was kind of weird that he was so laid back about all this. We don't claim you. Okay. I gotta check this. Now this is where I'm like, the other stuff I can be like, okay, I can maybe get past it, but okay, I had to double check the Spanish version. This is pretty surprisingly, surprisingly, this is actually accurate. Okay, I just wanted to make sure because at times this manga gets very English localization gets very, very cringy and very hello fellow kids cringy, but it's not this time. Teach about this weather thing. Right. The topic of me can wait. Putting aside whether it's possible, you got the go-ahead, as long as it's under the guidance of the school administration and myself. You mean Aoki can actually blast away a storm system? That's probably asking too much. Thought so. But she should be capable of something just as effective, at least in theory, and I suspect her body can endure what's required. Of course it comes with risks. As a teacher, I'm hesitant to encourage this course of action. Please, I want to. We all work so hard to prep for this. Not just the members, not just the committee members, but people like Beta, Shiota, and everyone who worked on the art. You say it's possible? Then I'm going to put my dragon powers to good use. Of course you do. Whoa, this is kind of wild. Yeah, I'm getting hyped. And by the way, I checked the other stuff earlier that I was kind of like hesitant on. And yeah, it's consistent with the Spanish. So my ADHD was going wild. I had to check. We're seriously doing this? Like, for real? Is Aoki gonna survive this? Is everyone really okay with me changing the weather? Heck yeah! No time to waste in drawing up this plan. This is a big deal, so best to strike while the iron's hot. Resist! Oh my god, this is so wild. So, Ruri's gonna I wonder though if this is using this power to change the weather is going to bring out her horns. I think she's gonna have to at this point, right? Yeah. This will be very interesting to see what happens from here. Especially based on what her mom said in regards to the pact that that her dad made. Yeah, this will be very, very interesting. But I can't believe now we know what's going on with Takemoto, because like it just everything felt so suspicious with Takemoto. It was like, yeah, it's something going on. Like this seems all too easygoing. Takemoto seemed like way too cool with everything, but now we know what's going on with him. That he was to monitor. He was assigned to Ruri to monitor her. So now you got to wonder, at some point, later on in the manga, at some point, he's going to have to say to Ruri that she's going to have to make the choice to stay in the, well, maybe not make the choice. He might just straight up tell her that, that the council or whatever is going to have to will tell her to leave and go train with her dad. I just have this feeling it's going to happen. At some point, it's going to have to happen. Right? But the other thing I still would like to see happen here, that was, again, brought up here on why dragons have these kinds of powers. I'd like to have a witch watch situation here where we're seeing different hybrids come to this school. I just think that would be very interesting, because there's no way that there's only dragons out there. Nah, there's got to be other things. But the other thing that I would like to see here, and I kind of alluded to this earlier, is I'd like to see a dragon hunter come in here too. Now that would be sick. I would love to see the child of a dragon hunter up in here. Like, there's just so much you can do with this. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, what you guys think. But again, I said this before in previous live reactions. This is not going to happen for a while. No. In terms of Ruri leaving and having to go live with her dad, or like seeing other mythological creatures, like hybrids and stuff like that, it doesn't have to happen right away. No. This could happen later down the line, sure. But I think this right here, this situation here that we're going to get, that we're going into, is going to be the catalyst to it. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below what you guys think. And remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. Love what we're doing and want to help keep this operation alive and kicking so we can keep bringing you more Ruridragon content. Few ways you can do that. Donate to our Cash App, PayPal, Patreon. Purchase something off our Amazon wishlist, all that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow us on Twitter, Twitch, Discord, friend us on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. And until next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye.